So we have thermocouple problem. A type 2 thermocouple system has the ITS-9 equation given on the next page. And blah, 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 blah. So one end of the thermocouple is placed on an isothermal cold junction block at 23 degrees C. So one end is at 23 C Celsius, and the other is placed in the mouth of a normal subject at 37 degrees Celsius. And what voltage would you expect to read between the wires at the cold junction? Accuracy should be 1 microvolt. And this is the equation for a thermocouple system that O'Brien tells you in the class, but actually for this question you need more than this. So we'll have 1/3, if you continue this term, 1/3 CT cubed and the 1/4 DT to the power of 4 and so on. And here we'll just call it the C1T and C2T squared plus C3T cubed and so on. So A becomes C1, B becomes C2, and C became C3. And that should be equal to B. Okay. And we will get just a bunch of numbers or datas for it on the next page, and you can use that gives you all the like C1, C2, C3, C4, and basically calculate it based upon it. Let's just solve one out. So for C1 it's going to be 0.387 times the 10 to the negative 1. That's C1, and that's just given. And T, actually I haven't defined it yet. T is equal to the difference. T is referring to a delta T basically. So 37 minus 23 equal 14. So this times 14 plus half times C2. So here it is written as over here 0.33, not 0.333. So 0.333 times 14 cubed, actually 10 to the negative 4th. That's just C2 given in the table. You just continue until your value at a certain point is, so for this one I get 541.8 microvolt plus 3.26 microvolt, and then continue until this value becomes smaller than 1 microvolt, because that's the accuracy that's given. And by adding, because adding that term that is smaller than 1 microvolt is not going to affect the result, and we'll have the accuracy of 1 microvolt.